How's it going, people? Welcome back to another quick video. Today it has ended. Manchester United 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. It has backfired at Manchester United. Of course, the last time this fixture did play, Wolves were robbed, daylight robbery, and of course, Manchester United were 1-0 courtesy of Mason Greenwood. This time, Wolves win 1-0, and again, look, Wolves defended really well. Gonna go into the play ratings really quickly, but before we do, we're just going to go into the time number, what actually really happened during the game. Half time really ended 0-0, a pretty boring game at the first. Watching it, we had a few players starting that we didn't really expect starting, one being Phil Jones, having played since, I don't know, 2 years now. He hasn't played, but one starting point was, I think, Wolves were very patient in what they were doing. They looked the better side in the second half. Second half of our with lots of action, end-to-end football, and we didn't get to see a goal until the 82nd minute from a João Moutinho goal, and then of course we did have 5 minutes of added time. We're going to play rating. I thought David De Gea, I think he made a couple of saves. He made 5 saves. And I mean, he touches 38, so pretty involved in the game when you look at it as a goalkeeper perspective. Of course, there was saves from inside the box was 4, so I thought he was pretty good all round. So I'm going to give him a 6. Let's say a 7 because they did concede 1 goal only. But again, I'm going to give Phil Jones a 7. I thought he was good. I thought he was better than Lindelof. I think he's better than Maguire, in fact. Of course, he didn't get any goals or assists. Clearances, he made 2. Blocks, he made 3. Interceptions, 2. Tackles, 3. So all round, I would say average, because I'm not saying that the front 3 for Wolves are actually that scary. Trincao, Jimenez, Podence, on their day they can be scary. Those 3 on the top. Trincao, don't know if didn't have his shooting boots on today. He had a couple of chances. Jimenez again involved in the game, but I think he got subbed off, of course. Later on, just before, in fact, for Fabio Silva, just 1 minute before the goal that João Moutinho scored. So he wasn't too involved into the game. But I think Phil Jones, I think he deserves a solid 7 from me. Varane, average 6 really. Just 4 clearances, 0 shots blocked, 2 interceptions, 3 tackles, and duels 1 were 7, aerial duels just only 1, so 6 average for me. Luke Shaw, on the other hand, I'm gonna have to give him, I don't know, I'm stuck between a 6 and a 7, so I'm just gonna give him a 6.5. Look, clearances 2, block shots 1, overall wasn't really too lively in the opposition's box. A bit more defensive this time. Of course, it was definitely tough to try and break down this Wolves defence, but they didn't succeed, Manchester United. So I'm going to have to give Luke Shaw a 6.5. Nemanja Matic, I'm going to give him a 7. I thought he was alright. Touches 8-3, so it's pretty much involved in the game. And key passes only 1. Big chances created only 1. Again, long balls, made a couple of wrong balls because the Manchester United, again, they tried everything they could to get past this Wolves side. It's just they're too stubborn, and Wolves, they defend so well. I think Manchester United was also patience. They just didn't have the patience which Wolves did have, which did cost them the game, of course, for Manchester United. Again, Nemanja Matic a 7. Scott McTominay, which is poor for me, 5. Look, I just thought he was awful. 65 touches. Thought he was probably one of the worst first halves he's had in his whole career, or this season. Key passes only 1, and pretty much he's just he hasn't been good. He's done nothing. Aerial duels 1-0, ground duels only 9. So overall, he made 2 fouls, possession lost 8 times, so it's not looking too great. Scott McTominay, but he made a bit of a comeback in the second half, but not too great, and of course did receive a yellow card to make things even worse. But we're going to go into Mason Greenwood. Of course, I might have to say greedy Greenwood, because he was taking a lot of chances to a waste, but he was the only player who was coming in deep and picking these second balls up and creating something for Manchester United. But I think they just couldn't get past this Cody, Kilman and Roman Saiss back three, which is unstoppable at the moment. And with Jose Sarr, the second percentage save of he's one of his highest, I think, or second highest save percentage. So he's pretty good too. Mason Greenwood, I'm gonna give him a 7. I thought, again, fouls, he committed one foul. He lost the ball, though, a lot of times. But, of course, you're going to get that from an attacking player, Mason Greenwood. And someone who wants to create something, so you are going to have to take those risks that time. But look, shots on target, got 0, so he didn't have his shooting boots on either today. Jadon Sancho, I'm going to give him a 6. Don't think he was involved in the game. He did, of course, get substituted off to 53 touches, so not too many touches, and didn't really get involved in the game. Yeah, just thought it was average really from Jadon Sancho, nothing too special that we all come to see. Cristiano Ronaldo, going to give him a 7. I just thought, look, overall, I just thought he was more on that left hand side, right hand side really, just trying to attack that Roman side, which I think Cristiano Ronaldo saw as a weak spot. But look, again, he didn't really do too much, and possession lost again 14 times. But again, you're going to get that from an attacking player. Touches 50, so average. He was not really involved in the game too much, and yeah, it speaks for itself. Crosses, he puts 2 crosses in, which is why is Cristiano putting crosses in? It's just he's meant to be getting on the end of the crosses, not putting in the crosses. Sums up Manchester United games in a whole. Edison Cavani, I'm gonna have to give him a 6. He played the whole 90 minutes, of course, but wasn't too good from him either. I think it was just look, he didn't really get involved in the game. There wasn't really, I guess he does a lot off the ball. But again, if he does a lot off the ball, then why is he giving away 7 possession loss with only 46 touches, which I think is unacceptable. And then, of course, going into Wolves side, I'm going to give Jose Sarr a 7, Connor Cody an 8, Roman Saiss an 8, Max Kilman an 8, Semedo an 8, Marçal a 7, Martinho an 8, Ruben Neves a 7, Trincao a 7, Raul Jimenez a 7, and Daniel Podence, I'll give him a 7 too. So a pretty good side from Wolves, and looking pretty decent they are this season. Of course, if you look at the tables, then right at the end, the tables do stand as with Man United sitting in 7th and Wolverhampton sitting in 8th, with Wolverhampton with same game played for Man United and Wolves, but the points difference is 3 points between these two teams. So Wolverhampton are catching up. Wolverhampton are putting points on the table after 2 consecutive losses. After 2 consecutive losses, a draw, a win, a draw, and then they finally won. Look, all good things for Wolves if you're a Wolves fan. Not so looking too good for Manchester United with Ralph Rangnick's side to fail to deliver once again. Of course, with Harry Maguire out, Victor Lindelof out, and with Eric Bailly, I think he's gone to the thingy coast. We might have to see Phil Jones in there for the next couple of games, because I thought he was excellent today. Nothing too special from him, but surprise start Phil Jones. But if you guys did enjoy, as always, leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll catch you out next time. But I'll see you guys tomorrow then. Goodbye.